All right, Forbes magazine out with its 400 richest people in the U.S. Usual suspects right there. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Larry Ellison topping the list. Forbes chairman Steve Forbes was on Varney & Company earlier today, saying a growing number of names in the top 400 are self-made.
Most of these people made it on their own. When we opened this list back in 1982, it was filled with Rockefellers and DuPonts. No DuPonts on it today. The only one on the Rockefeller on the list, David Rockefeller, by the way, the oldest member of the Forbes 400.
All right, Bruce Turkel, Charlie Gasparino, and Dominic Savella are here with us as well. Bruce, let me start with you. I mean, what does this list do besides make all the rest of us really depressed and jealous?
Forbes magazine has become the people magazine of the business set. You go to the person's name, you look at their age, you see how much they got, and then, in my case, you do the pathetic comparison. So it's like watching the car wreck or having the loose tooth that you keep sticking your tongue in. We want to suffer. We want to see how much better they're doing than we are.
Charlie Gasparino, you don't strike me as someone who wants to suffer.
No.
Do you look at this list? What did you think about this list?
You know,
I mean, there was a lot of folks on there that were from, let's see, the highest categories, investments, of course, but technology and food and beverage. Food and beverage, you can make a pizza and become on the billionaire list.
Yeah, and, you know, listen, full disclosure, Steve
You're on the list.
No, Steve Forbes is a good friend of mine. I like this list because, you know, this is aspirational. I mean, I look at this, and I think a lot of Americans look at this, and they say, God, how did these guys get there? I want to do something like what they've done, and I want to get there. And I think, you know, some of us, you know, listen, when you know people that are on the list, which I know a bunch of people, and I know people that were on it and lost a lot of money during the financial crisis that got off it, someone like Jimmy Kane, the CEO of Bear Stearns. I mean, you know, there are lessons to be learned from this list. So I think it's a great thing. I think Steve does a public service by publishing this.
Dominic, so we just learned that Charlie Gasparino knows basically everyone on the list.
And full disclosure, I don't know anybody on the list. But having said that, look, 2/3 of the people on the list are self-made millionaires.
Yes.
I think that is inspirational. Okay, I'm never going to be a billionaire. Excuse me. I'm never going to be a billionaire. Never going to happen. But you can work hard in this country. You can achieve something. You can create wealth. You can employ an awful lot of people. Innovation. I love it. I like it.
Bruce, isn't that one of the big takeaways this year is that it used to be all about family money and inherited wealth, and instead 2/3 of this list went out there and did it for themselves? Go America.
Absolutely. It is proof of the American dream, and hundreds of years ago, de Tocqueville said it. In the United States, we all think we're going to get there. And so he's absolutely right. Dominic's right. This is aspirational, and you've proven that perhaps we can all be there.
What's great about it is the turnover. I mean, Rockefeller actually created his wealth. I think he did it through oil and then banking, right? I can't remember exactly.
Right, but then he passed it on to
he did pass it. No, he did. But I'm just saying that you know, one of the great things about America is that we don't have a set class of billionaires. Warren Buffett is it today, but he's not going to be it forever.
Yeah. All right, thanks to all of you. Bruce, stay right where you are for a minute.